Picture this, it's 2028. You've got a controller in your hand, a nostalgic tear in your eye, and you're booting up LEGO Marvel Infinity Saga. Okay, let's see what they cooked up this time. Okay, that's already incredible, bro. Is this the recreation of the battle? No. Oh, snap, it is. Of course, we got a little bit of LEGO humor. On your left, Cap. Backup's here. Dude, this is so cool. Man, they keep knocking it out of the freaking park with this. This is just absolutely incredible. Got Ant-Man. There's the big angry one. Like, yo, can we get a bigger circle, please? And let the battle commence. Thanos and his entire squadron against all our heroes. There goes Spidey. Nice acrobatic. Hey, yo, the god of thunder from down under. Uh-oh. Seems like the Infinity Gauntlet has been spotted. I'm trying to remember, was that Black Panther retrieving that? Maybe it was. I gotta rewatch the movie, clearly. Uh-oh. Yeah, that thing has got bad memories from the first Avengers. It knows that it doesn't want to get punched in the face. The Chitauri whale. It's like, I'm not gonna bother you, okay? Oh, I guess Hulk has got himself a pet. All right. That definitely didn't happen in the movie. I remember that much. I definitely remember that much. Uh-oh. That is Ebony Maw stopping the shield, but could not stop Ant-Man. That was so cool. Thanos could not care less about Ebony Maw. He was like, I just want to get the gauntlet. Uh-oh. Are we gonna get and I am Iron Man? Is that gonna happen? Oh, maybe not. Maybe it is going to be the Hulk that delivers the snap this time around. Oh! First to deliver a huge blow to Thanos, sending him packing. Man, this really is almost like an episode of What If, not just a recreation. And so now that we've taken a look at that absolutely brilliant new trailer, I know what you're thinking. Hey Blitz, should I hit the thumbs up button on today's video? Yes, thank you so very much for your support. But in addition to that, you're probably asking, hey Blitz, is that a video game trailer? Is this a brand new LEGO Marvel game? No, that's the short of it. However, it doesn't mean that we can't get a new LEGO Marvel game, because I feel like a trailer like this one really does showcase just how exciting a LEGO Marvel game that is based on the Infinity War saga as a whole would be. I mean, when you really think about it, it's kind of a no-brainer. 2028 would mark the 10-year anniversary of that epic saga concluding. So because of that, I feel like that would make for a perfect time to go ahead and bask in the nostalgia of that film, of those epic moments, and go ahead and recreate them in LEGO form. And I mean, realistically, one of the things that I think a lot of people don't realize is that the last LEGO Marvel game that we got was in 2017. So we are coming up on a decade without any sort of LEGO Marvel video games being released.
Go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep. Okay, pal, we're gonna get you out of town. Not that way, not that way. I'm sorry.
And I know that there is somebody barreling on over to the comments section right now to rush and type out a message with something along the lines of, hey Blitz, aren't you being greedy? They just announced LEGO Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight, and that game hasn't even released yet, and here you are asking for yet another LEGO game. And yeah, I mean, you're kind of correct, but let me explain. First of all, LEGO Batman is going to cater to the DC fans first and foremost. So it would be really nice to have a game that also caters to the Marvel fans as well. Additionally to that, let's all be honest about the fact that even though I'm personally extremely excited about LEGO Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight, it's not really a traditional Lego game. After all, I feel like it's almost closer to like the Arkham games than it is the traditional Lego games formula. It won't have that bombastic roster of characters with like 200 playable different characters from across the DC universe. It won't have the traditional level structure that we come to expect from Lego games. And so because of that, I feel like there's most certainly a hunger for more traditional Lego game experience. And this game, Lego Marvel Infinity War, would more than satiate that hunger.
Pulse pounding, senses shattered, expletive deleted.
So now picture this, 20 to 30 different levels in this game based on iconic moments from the Infinity War saga. I mean, we're talking about moments like recreating Tony building his first Iron Man suit in a cave with a box of, well, I guess bricks makes more sense than scraps, or Doctor Strange going full-on Inception mode in a Lego battlefield, Thor arriving in Wakanda with the most epic Lego entrance in history, and yes, even that epic moment of Cap lifting Mjolnir and standing toe-to-toe with Thanos, along with the battle that then ensues as the rest of the Avengers arrive. And I mean, think about the character roster as well. We could probably end up with like 200 plus different characters from across the MCU, from across the Infinity War saga, from goofy variants like Fat Thor down to maybe like 10 or 12 different Iron Man suits. That would be absolutely spectacular. Sprinkle in some online co-op into that particular formula, some classic Lego puzzle solving and humor, and you've got yourself something beautiful. I'd buy that for $1. Well, actually, I'd buy that for $60, no problem, full price, especially if we get like a pre-order edition that comes along with, I don't know, let's say like a little Lego Infinity Gauntlet. But Blitz, DT Games is busy with Batman, right? So they won't be able to make this game. And yeah, I'm glad you brought that up. You're probably absolutely correct about that. Twofold. Number one, we know that Warner Brothers executives on multiple occasions have mentioned that they will indeed be only focusing on Warner Brothers IP. TT Games, the maker of Lego Batman and a lot of our favorite Lego games, is owned by Warner Brothers. So because of that, I feel like the idea of them working on a Disney property like Marvel is very unlikely going forward. However, good news is the fact that LEGO themselves have announced that they have begun to heavily invest into an in-house development team for video games specifically. And what better game to make than LEGO Marvel? I mean, when you really think about it, those previous LEGO Marvel games have sold millions of copies. So from a business perspective, it should be incredibly easy to pitch the idea of a brand new LEGO Marvel game. You just point to those other games and you say, hey, look, those games sold millions and millions of copies. Why don't we have another go at that? Plus, you could get once again capitalize on the nostalgia of the Infinity War anniversary, 10-year anniversary in 2028. It just makes perfect sense. A Lego game made by Lego for Lego fans based on one of the biggest stories in all of pop culture, at least in recent history. It's printing money with like Lego bricks or something. And I can also hear some haters immediately rise up and say, well, Blitz, Lego Marvel's Avengers wasn't great. Remember those reused voice lines and the stiff dialogue and how bad all of that was? And yeah, you're right. That's probably the weakest part of Lego Marvel's Avengers. But here's my fix. Bring back mumble mode. Go back to the old school charm of Lego characters doing this. It was cheaper, you didn't have to worry about getting the voice lines correctly or paying for the licensing fees of those actors' voices, and honestly, you could be a lot more creative and certainly a lot more humorous doing the mumble mode side of things. Plus, it would keep the budgets down for this game, so I feel like, once again, from a business standpoint, it would be a lot easier to get something like this greenlit at LEGO and at Marvel as well. But to wrap up, let me know if you guys agree or disagree. Smash the thumbs up button on today's video, and who knows, maybe we make enough noise, maybe this video gets in front of the right pair of eyes and ears, and they go, why don't we go ahead and make a Lego Marvel game? That seems like a pretty excellent idea. I personally think like we're going to be due. The fans are ready. I feel like there's going to be a lot of demand to celebrate the Marvel Cinematic Universe, especially in 2028 when the anniversary of Infinity War comes around. And I just think that this would be an absolutely wonderful first foray from the Lego development team themselves to try to establish themselves immediately as a force to be reckoned with in the Lego video game making sphere, I guess, or genre, if you'd like to call it that instead. In addition to that, of course, I hope you all have an absolutely fantastic rest of your day. Peace out. I'll see y'all later, alligators. I mean, just picture this. Like, imagine one of these Lego Marvel Brickverse trailers is going on, and we're all like, oh, it's just another trailer for some sets or something. And then suddenly we're like, well, this doesn't look like sets. This is interesting. Okay. And then suddenly, bam, fade to black. The title appears, Lego Marvel Infinity War, coming 2028. Ooh, goosebumps.